All right, folks, it's time for Donnington. ARL Summer Showdown is back. We are down some players for this round, so that kind of sucks, but we're here for the championship. So let's go get it. All right, let me join the party. Butler, Prince, Mac.
He done that.
He's already done that.
I mean,
yeah, he's done that.
Yeah, it's all over but the crying, for sure.
Yeah. No, he's done. When I said to George in the admin chat, I said to him that, yeah, look, I had a chat with him. This is the thing, this is what he posted up. This is what he sent me after I DM'd him and said, listen, mate, just as a fellow racer and someone that's been at ARL, here's some free advice, yeah? You're going about this the wrong way, yeah? You're anyone, even a blind monkey could braille figure out that you're emotionally driven by this stuff, yeah? So you got to take your emotions out of it when you're trying to affect change. So, and I said, mate, maybe you've just outgrown ARL, yeah? And he goes, you're right, I have outgrown them. So, and that's probably when that's probably when he realised that George had banned him already.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it was around the same time that after that I posted up in the admin chat that he's decided that he wants to withdraw from all ARL events and he's going to start his own league and or move to LMU or PC. So, and look, I see that AJ's joined us. So, like AJ said, LMU is a mindfuck. You know what I mean? That can be a clusterfuck if you're not with the right guys. You know what I mean? And the right class. So
the problems that he's trying to avoid, though, you'll never. I don't care where you go. There's always going to be beginners. There's always going to be different rules that you don't like unless you're the one setting them.
And the thing is that for him to say that none of the beginners deserve to be on track,
Yeah.
Well, where do you think we all started? ARL is a part. ARL. Well, then you're in the wrong league, mate, because ARL encourages new guys to come in so we can mentor them and coach them, and they get enjoyment out of it, and they become and they end up. Some of them end up becoming really good friends. You know. You know. So, what do you do? You know, what do you want to do here? You know, that's your thing is when you join a league, it's your first suss out the guys that are there, and you just ease your way into it. You know, be polite, thank everyone, ask questions.
I'm a perfect example. I mean, I'm new, and without ARL, I don't know where
fuck
I'd
off.
be racing.
You keep saying you're fucking new. This will be the last time that we team up. I fucking swear to God, you fucking new. Mate, you got a P2 you got a P2, alright? You're not new no more.
Mac, you're ahead of me in this championship right here. I think you're in...
When Butler showed me that in the chat, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, y'all leading the team series.
We are leading the champion. Yeah, man.
The team series. And the guys at the second, they're not even here.
Alright.
Just stay
where
consistent.
the heck is everybody?
I know, right?
That's why we were wondering.
Yeah, man.
It started off strong. Everything always gets slack in the middle of the season.
Yeah. I think it's the middle of the season, summertime, people out Saturday. Everybody's got a life.
I'm doing your homework.
I don't. That's why I'm here.
AJ, I'm doing your homework for you. I'm already doing your homework for you, right? Because I'm getting impatient, mate. Yeah.
Butler wants to see that endurance series.
I know. I'm surprised everyone wants a 4-hour race, and that's not
4 to 6 hours. Let's do it. 4 to 6 hours.
That's not good for the drivers who want to do it singular, but
hey, listen,
we really want to encourage the 2-man teams at least.
I mean, at this point, if they want 4-hour races, I think we're going to have to require a driver's allowance.
I mean, it is.
We could leave the door open for the people that want to attempt it, but.
Just leave the door. Leave the door open for the solo, right?
I feel like they'll be at such a competitive disadvantage.
No, because you can reset and you can also add ballast to their cars, all right, to slow them down a bit. I was talking to Prince about this, all right, so we can
I was thinking of using the driver stint time. If you still use that driver stint time, you have to pull into the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll make it a mandatory, so they've got to come in anyway, and make it mandatory. Yeah, you can add stuff
like
to it, man, to make it.
75
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Just make the stint time where they've got to come in and pit anyway.
A little less than the fuel.
Is there a way to make, like, I know you can do the mandatory 25-second pit stop. Is there a way to make pit stops as long as you want to make them?
Nah,
like you can't make a person sit in the pits for like a minute?
No, I don't think so. No,
you can.
I don't think so.
I
like
bet
require
you can
a minimum time?
There's a custom setting in the G portal, but I don't touch it. And it's like a file that is very hard to read. But I'm sure somebody that knows coding, you could probably figure it out in there. I'm sure it could be done, but I haven't seen a Reddit or a Google or a YouTube.
I feel bad for the I feel bad for anybody who attempts it solo because they're not going to have a break. And if we could require like a 1-minute pit stop time, it'd give them like just a break for just a second.
You can add that in, right? You can add that in if you wanted to.
We're trying to encourage a 2, 3 to maybe even a 4. Not even, I don't think a 4 is too much. 2 or a 3-man team. If you want to sign up solo, that's fine, but you're taking on that. You know the races are 4 to 6 hours. You know you're going to be out on track for a long time. Yeah. We hope that we don't get many solo sign-ups, but if it happens, it happens.
Yeah. You make it an option because that way
they would have to make their own break, I guess. They would have to
you have to anyway. I can tell you from experience, you have to take a break, right? You could put it in that they mandatory. You could put it into the rules that any solo entry, right, has to at least one stop. Right, has to be a certain period of time. So whether they sit there past their pit stop and they just sit there, right, until for their mandatory time to go by. You can make that a rule, right, and you can make it a rule every round, you know, and put it into the rules of the event. right? So they've got a mandatory stop there for, even if they've got damage, right, they've got to add on an extra 30 seconds or whatever to their stop, you know, or 20 seconds to their stop. Whatever you think would even it up and bring it back to the team drivers and make it a little bit fairer, so the team guys aren't going, oh, this guy's racing solo, he's some kind of fucking, he's got Red Bull intravenously shoved into his veins. You know what I mean?
You're thinking the solo drivers have the advantage, but I think the team drivers have the advantage.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
I would think the solo guy would lose his skill level at a certain point. Yeah, I think he's going to fall off a cliff after like 2-3 hours.
No.
Depending on who it is. No. Because if you're pitting every hour and taking, like, let's say a 30-second, even if you're staying a little longer for a minute, that's not a lot of a break for you to get right back on track. You're basically splitting it up into 4-hour-long races.
I think if you mentally prepare yourself, right, that you're just doing 1 hour stints, and then the second stint, the second pit stop, you have a little bit more of a refresh, go for a piss, have a drink, come back, jump in. Yes, you might be like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but you've had that enough time, I think, to reset. You know what I mean? In the way of like reset your brain. You know what I mean? Because you've actually jumped out. You know you're jumping out for at least like, you know, minute and a half, 2 minutes as well as you stop. And just don't rush it. You know what I mean? And then reset yourself, take a breath. You know what I mean? Jump back in, and you do an hour stint. You know what I mean?
Long
you break it in an hour stint.
The single solo drivers are going to come in with a disadvantage. If you sign up solo, this is a driver swap event, but we're allowing the solo guys to come on, so they're going to have to know that they're at a disadvantage already.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can also make them ineligible for the trophy, right? If it's a driver swap series and you want to enter the solo as a solo, then you don't get the trophy if you do happen to win it. Yeah. That makes it fair. You can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would make it the fairest.
Is there really a reason for that? Because, I mean, if they're racing, they should be eligible just like anybody else. So.
Well, maybe you could give them something smaller. You know what I mean? Like maybe a medal or something else like that.
There's certain situations where a solo driver, if a solo driver, I think, was faster than the whole field, and he could probably win every round if he was dedicated enough to race that long, but...
I know a dude that could do that. I know a guy that does that races, that enjoys racing the 6-hour races solo and that, right?
Because you get an advantage in the pit stop. You don't have to swap. You don't have to that little glitch, that extra 2 or 3 seconds or whatever.
Prince, you know what it is, right? It's because, right, if you've got the third driver, right, jumping in. Say if you got 3 guys and you're doing a 4-hour race, right, and you got 3 guys to do it, and you split it all up evenly. The third guy's coming in after at least, let's say, at 2 hours, right? Your third driver, right? If the 2 drivers previous to him have got the car to a certain position, right, the third driver's always going to be the nervous driver, right, out on track. Yeah, he's always going to He's always going to make those little mistakes that'll cost the team, you know what I mean? And you'll say, that's cool, but overall, it's always the third driver, especially if the 2 drivers
That's where the solo driver has the advantage.
That's where they're solo because he's been in the groove.
3 guys.
He's been in the... Exactly. And you've got that new driver getting used to the car for the first 15, 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Right?
Every time you jump in the car, you just start fresh, prepared.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're doing 2 stints, right, obviously the first driver, he's going to get, you know, if it's just, you know, say it's a 6-hour, right, he's going to get the 2-hour break and then jump back in the car. And fresh a bit, you know, depending on where you're at. You know what I mean? If you have to jump straight in after 2 hours and push your ass off, where you've just pushed your ass off in your first stint, that's mentally taxing, man. And if you do a final stint, that's also plays into the factor of it. So just depends, man. Yeah, man. It's situational, man. Yeah, same. Same. I reckon leave it open, but 4 hours seems to be the trick, man. Everyone wants to race a 4-hour race, but like I said, you could change it up. You know, you could have, you know.
I agree with the time. 4 hours seems like a good little race.
4 hours every week.
Yeah, minimum.
Spread them out every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I was leaning towards doing the like different rounds, different race lengths, but if they want 4 hours, give them 4 hours.
You can even do that and keep it within like 4 to 6 hours. The 6 hour, I mean, it's 2 more hours, but it's
six is that's like a legit. It's a legit endurance race right there.
Exactly.
Most are doing that. Most leagues are doing that anyway. Yeah. So
depends on the track.
4 hours is actually.
I would see a 6-hour race would be perfect.
You gotta choose.
4 hours is actually like around the time of an actual GT World Challenge, like real world.
That to me is like the shortest endurance race that they do in real life. Is like a 4 hour.
Yeah. Dude, well,
the ones that I see.
They consider in the real world they consider 3 hours a sprint race. Like that race went to Road Atlanta, it was 3 hours long, and it's just, I mean,
because I thought they judged it off of the like the swap times. They have up to, I think it's like 2 hours they can be in the car before they have to swap or some weird thing like that.
Probably something like that. So it's open qualifying for everybody?
Yeah, open. Yeah. Everybody on track. Try to put a lap up. I forgot how much I missed this track. It's been so long. I haven't raced there in like a year. I looked back on my YouTube.
It's like, got a tough rhythm to it.
Yeah, dude. I like the flow. The force it just meshes with it.
It's fun when you get it right.
High speed course. Yeah. Sure. My first ever AM podium came here at Donnington.
Nice. Whoa.
Been in the matching livers. He's got the 991. Oh, somebody just hit the wall. How did that happen?
Simeon doesn't understand when you make space concept.
I always wanted
to be fair, I was I made a little too much space, so I was messing with my brake balance.
Was somebody crowding you?
Yes, Simeon, guy in the BMW, number 3. I have a hard time with that right-hander that like crests up over the hill onto the back straightaway.
I kind of just throw it in there.
Yeah, especially if somebody knocks the post down. It makes it a little tougher.
I've learned trail braking is super important to get a better lap time.
Fuck.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's the last corner that I can't get. I can't figure it out to save my life.
feel like sometimes this car oversteers. Like sometimes it feels so understeered around here, and I don't know what to do about
it. Brake a little early. Oh my goodness. Invalidated at the same spot. Took out the tires yet. Guess
I was thinking about it.
I aimed for him one time and I missed him.
I just hit him. I just took him out.
Yep, there they are. That loud.
Oh no. Cars all over the place.
More shot.
Oh my goodness. No.
You guys taking tires?
Depends. Depends if you get slow punctures or not. This is a real easy place to get slow punctures, so maybe.
Yeah. Hour and 25 minutes on one set at Donnington. I mean, you're going to lose 5 seconds, but you might gain it back on better tires. So
that's what I'm thinking.
All the things.
Yeah. Alrighty then. I'll be right back.
Looks like we're pretty evenly matched here.
It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one.
I absolutely suck at that downhill right-hander at the beginning.
Which, the first one? Like
fast.
the real fast one?
Yeah, kind of at the first quarter of the lap.
I learned if you brake at like 30%, like don't even go that hard on the brakes, it'll hold the car a little more. You can carry a whole lot more speed through it.
Aw, invalidated. This is gonna be an easy place to get track cuts too.
Oh, for sure. There's like one line here. As soon as you go offline, or as soon as you push too much on an exit, you'll be off track. So I've done it many times. Mustangs is looking pretty good here too.
I think Forsberg would have been able to beat me.
You're carrying the 10 kgs this time too.
Yeah, man. You remember to put it on?
Yeah, I remember this time.
I'm the only Ferrari here, so I don't know.
Nah,
you know,
man,
if that
I said it backwards. I see. You got -4. The other guy has -14. How the heck did that happen? I guess I have to put a negative.
-14?
No,
that means
that's
he's
right.
got
That's
less
right. That's
weight.
right. Yeah. He's got less weight. Exactly. I'm
okay.
Yeah. That's right. So yeah, that worked. Yeah, you have 10 kgs on.
Okay.
Forsberg was supposed to get the 7, but he didn't show up, and Maximilian was supposed to get the 5, and he didn't show up.
The freaking Martin's in here. Where's Aaron Gibson? He's supposed to be here.
Yeah, he's kind of dropped out too. He dropped out of the Porsche Cup series too. I think he's on the other things now.
Man,
he plays a lot of different games.
Damn, the Beamer's at +20 kg. Wow.
Yeah.
Fords are at +9.
AOJ, Torque Drive, what's up?
Mr. Verano showed up. That's the guy that Marksman was bringing up in his argument of guys that shouldn't be on track.
Really? Oh, I thought Verano.
He was like, AMs can't be out here. Nah, that's a VER Verano. I know what you're talking about. That's the other guy that drives the Mustang. I think he drives a Mustang. But this guy, he shows up. He races in the Sunday series, and I guess he races in this one too. He's not a bad driver. He's obviously learning still, but I wouldn't call him a bad driver or a reckless driver.
So, how long is this race?
85 minutes.
85 minutes. Yeah, man.
Let me get my fuel. I think I'm gonna split the fuel.
85 minutes, that's an hour and 25 minutes, right? Yeah, okay.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
Got Kowalski behind me. Right behind me.
He's gotten pretty good. Kowalski's been here for a little while now. He's improved since he first got here.
What's up, Trent? Yeah, I finally seen that. Top right.
All right. Ducks at 3.
Oh, you got your ducks at 3 too, huh?
Yeah, I'm going 3 all around. 70 on the fuel. Sounds about right.
Oh, shit.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Oh, wait a minute.
10 seconds.
All right.
Oh, come on.
Pinto brothers behind us.
Yeah, she's more than welcome, B. That was
Single file.
cool to be able to help her out.
Did you make it?
Yeah. Just barely.
Well, you almost forget to crank up.
I forgot I adjusted my tire pressures. And then had to adjust them back to 24.
We're going to give it our best shot. My wife said it on the chat.
Yeah, we got 3 Mustangs right behind us. Gotta worry about all 3 of you guys. Pinto brothers and Mac Man.
Yeah, they're a little quicker than I am, but I figure if I can just hold my spot and follow everybody through.
Watch out for the red the red Ford. He went off track a couple times during quality.
I think this race is going to be won and lost in the drive-thrus.
I'm trying to think when I'm gonna pick. I don't think I'm gonna do it halfway. Yeah, I guess I gotta do it halfway.
Yeah, he only took half fuel.
Yeah, I only took half fuel. I was thinking of waiting to the end, but scratch that strategy.
Got the countback timer telling me to slow down.
Stay double file.
Thanks, Matt. There you are. Got Butler in here, and Aji, and Bender, and Prince.
Who's that, Matt?
Yeah.
Admin Matt.
ACC Jesus. Making us
Matty
style.
Ice. What's up, brother? Tell them we missed the replays. We missed the after Sunday's replays for sure.
Yeah.
He might be.
Multi-class madness.
He might be able to hear you.
I tried to pick up the mantle a little bit on that. Yeah, going over. I'm gonna go over my races, afterwards.
Man, I got it.
There you go.
Yeah, I watch your replays quite a bit. You go through them. Got a guy disappearing and reappearing in front of me. Silent, significant.
Oh, significant.
I did it.
Yellow flag acceptable.
Caulfield.
Like racing on acid or something.
Do you have any ballast for this race, Prince?
For me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm in like 6th place or something in the championship.
You ain't got your podium yet?
Matt says he misses them too. Doing the replays.
Taking it too easy.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Coming around the outside.
It's tires easy.
He is doing them on PC. I've noticed he'll go back and go through his race.
Yeah.
He's a NASCAR man now, bro. I love a good NASCAR race.
He's back in the
I've
GT3.
seen the post about him, yeah, being back in GT3.
It's like he ain't missed a leg.
So after 2 years, I'm
wheeling that GT3 like crazy.
He had that livery he had on his NASCAR on the Mercedes GT3.
Yeah. I need to focus. Shut my trap.
Yeah. Hit it.
Got some gap on the Pinto boys. There go the tire.
Oh, we got 2 Pintos in here? Wow.
Yeah, they're like brothers.
It's funny, there's a lot of like brothers in racing.
Motor Brothers, Four Birds.
Pinto, Four Birds.
Pinto.
I race with 2 brothers in MRC. They didn't go by the same name though.
I wonder what happened to the other motor, because he was fast, but he wasn't as fast as the motor that was winning championships and stuff. But he was still pretty fast.
Which is the one that was still racing with us?
F motor.
Is that the faster one?
Like the, yeah, for sure. That's the one that used to race Bonham all the time when he first got here to the battle. But the other one was like S motor or something like that. A motor.
A motor, I think.
He was pretty fast. He was like an instant pro, I know that.
I just got my first track one.
Don't do it.
Me too.
Uh-oh. Got a Mustang off in the wall.
That a Pinto guy? I knew it was coming.
I think so.
I knew it was coming.
Oh shoot, one of the Pintos that got in trouble already? He went down the night.
I think it was that red Mustang. He was off on quali a lot, so I could tell he wasn't.
Got 2 in
He was
the
fast, but he
chicane
didn't have the rhythm down.
Oh, easy now.
God damn,
Don't get those slow punctures already.
pushing too hard on the exits. Trying to keep up with you. Mr. Kowalski. Come on. 2 warnings already.
Just don't cut it, man. It ain't worth it.
I'm taking a bad angle at that chicane, that's why.
That exit gave me like 3/10. Oh, then we both did 28/8, so that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm starting to get tired of the window now, for sure. Car feels good. The car feels amazing. This is one of the only ghost setups I don't have to touch. Like the
Oh yeah, nice. Oh, don't do it.
I thought I got a track cut there. I'm surprised I didn't.
No track cut that time.
Secret of that corner is getting that rotation right there. Late apex.
I like to hit the curve, but I don't want to puncture. But the curve does help me rotate for sure.
Dude, I think we both get, like, we keep doing the same lap times. I improved and you improved. And you got my fast lap from me then. Dude, what the heck? Nice.
Keep going back.
Come on.
Keep going back. I forgot how much I love this track too, bro.
It is cool.
I wish we'd do more races here.
Alright. Are we racing Big Grid here this season? I remember you said we were doing Brands Hatch, right?
I think Brands is up there for sure. One of the smaller tracks. Donnington might be up there. I have to look. Butler picked the tracks though. He might know. I just used the ones that he gave me.
Butler hasn't said anything in a minute.
He locks in for the race. I've noticed that.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, he was just asking was Donnington on the Tuesday series.
I'm pretty sure it is, man. Nice. Donnington or Brands Hatch, one of the two. It might be Donnington.
We were saying, we know. I remember you saying Brands Hatch was on the schedule, but so that one.
I think I put that on there for you.
Yeah, that's what
Brands Hatch, yeah.
So
no, Donnington won't be on there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Donnington won't be on there, but we will. I think we might do something else here at Donny.
Maybe put it on the Sunday series. I think I might put it on there for a little 4-hour. I think it might be fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be mad around here for 4 hours, man.
Just the right kind of mad.
And if you have an off, you got a chance to get back in the race. That's why I like the longer races.
4 hours.
Just wish I had more time. Yeah.
Wow.
You of course will have a team though. You would come with a team. You wouldn't be driving. You wouldn't want to drive a whole 4 hours. I wouldn't think. Oh no. Kowalski went off.
Oh crap, oh crap.
Watch that tire spin.
Wrong TC set.
Almost did the same thing.
Nope. Dang, I just watched the whole point of PSI come out of the tires when I hit that curve. The tires do not last around here.
Nah,
the way you gotta drive the track fast.
I'm killing mine, getting rid of it.
I went deep.
I did the same thing. Following you. I did the same thing.
My rear left tire's up to like 90 degrees, but my front right's 78, still in the blue.
I got a nice deep green all the way around. Long way to go. Yep.
That felt like a good corner there, but I lost time. Dang, we almost did the same time again. Whoa! Okay,
I just cracked the 27. That was my first one.
Man, that freaking tire slide open. Back in, just slid around them.
There go that tire.
Saw that.
Yeah, I might have to take time. Change of strategy.
It feels like on this track, like Watkins, where like I can be fast around it, but it killed like, my setup or something's killing the tires.
Yeah, you're pushing on the edge, kill the fucking tire. That's why I love fast tracks, but that's another reason I hate them. You can't conserve tires.
Oh, the back, like on the turn end, the back end is starting to go. It's like I turn in and then the back end just keeps going around like way more than I'm asking for.
Might have to open it up a little bit more. A little bit less of a turning angle.
Dude, oh man, I'm pushing all the way to the edge. I don't understand. I think my tires might be graining or something.
I wouldn't doubt it. I heard these curves are like aggressive. Like you said with the punctures and all. I wouldn't see.
Like you, Audrey, I'm so bad at that right-hander going up the hill. I just cannot get it.
Blind corner.
Just never smooth there.
You gotta brake a little earlier than you think and turn in earlier. You gotta like commit to the turn in even though it's blind.
Yeah, I'm kind of using the track marshals on the side as kind of a gauge.
Yeah.
So I've gotten pretty close to where I need to be.
I can't.
Brakes.
I gauge myself on that black asphalt, like the blacker asphalt that looks like it's repaved right there as you go up the hill.
Yeah.
I'm kind of using that as my judge.
I try to stay through a higher gear through there, save me on my braking point, just in case I miss it.
Oh, that wheel spin on that killed my tire.
That's an off-camber curve coming out of that section too, right there. You get it on a little too hard.
Yeah, you gotta be patient with the
Yeah,
drop.
you do. Gets a little ass happy.
still not turning in early enough either.
I'm always scared of that corner.
Whoa.
Watch that dirt. Goddamn dirt.
I think he more than thought about it. He was like, I'm trying.
I almost got alongside, but I didn't quite get there, so I backed out.
Oh, shoot. It's 23 degrees. That's part of the reason why my PSIs are going down. There's an apex over there somewhere about a mile away. I'm coming.
I'm not gonna get there. Oh crap. Switch back. Switch back.
Oh shoot, I freaking
got it.
I freaking went deep messing with my tire pressures for the pit stop. Oh gosh. Back on our FTC, so jeez. No. Okay, slow down.
No traffic.
Dude, if I even think I get like a track on there, it's just like slam the brakes just to not get one.
I automatically lift and I hope for the best. Sometimes, most of the time it works, but there's been times I still gotten the penalty and I've lifted. And I'm like, I'm not even in the green anymore.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta hit the brakes and just, you know, I hope it doesn't give it to you. But I think the lift doesn't lose you quite enough time. Some tracks it does, and some it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I think. It just depends on the track, on what corner it is, how fast you're going.
You know that fast right-hander at the end of the lap at Mazzano?
Yeah.
That's real bad for giving track limits. Like right there,
that's the
like
DQ corner.
Dude, you can
about.
slam on the brakes as soon as you think you're gonna go off, and as soon as you go off, it'll still give you a penalty. That's a terrible corner.
2 tires over the line. If you cross that corner too hard and like spin out and go through the dirt, you're automatically getting DQ. If you try to rejoin the track without hitting that corner.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I've spun out going into that fast right before the hairpin, slid through it all the way backwards, went wide on the exit part, and got a warning because I was going too fast, but I was sliding backwards through it.
When I was at AM, I got a DQ. So like, I was driving backwards, but I was trying to get back to the track, and it's still black flag.
That's where I got my DQ for using the access road to get back on track.
Yeah, I think I was at Paul Ricard or something. I was trying to do something like that. Threw me straight in the pits and locked for the truck.
F. Pinto Jr. He's 7 seconds back, so he's not far.
Yeah, dude, one guy's more consistent, one of them is.
Oh shoot, Steven Max in 4th place, baby. Butler's in 5th.
Holy
Let's go. What happened to Canara? Did I hear he got banned?
Oh, he got banned, yeah.
Why did he get banned?
He went off in the chat. I mean, I think it was a Stewart ticket he might have went off on.
Really?
But he got disrespectful with somebody. I think it was Bayling or Olaf, one of those guys. He had to go.
I hate that we keep taking losing faster.
Yeah, he was a good racer too. It's just he had a shit attitude. As most of them do.
Shouldn't Automaco be here?
Yeah, that's the Maximilian guy. He was supposed to have some ballast on too. Or that might be his teammate. I think that might be the guy he teamed up with. One of the two. Surprised Forberg didn't come down.
Well, Forberg was telling me his rig's not operational right now. And it won't be until I think after next week.
I think we only got 2 more rounds after this.
Yeah. And even if Forberg was to come back next round, it'd be hard for him to do the championship.
Yeah. Looks like you might be adding a ring to the trophy case, Square.
I've been wanting a ring.
If everything holds up, you'll get the overall. We'll definitely get the overall championship for sure.
I'm curious to see what
guys didn't use the you could add a gentleman to your team thing. They didn't. Nobody used that this year. Because definitely would have helped some guys finish better.
Yeah, help the team overall.
Yeah, basically.
I kind of want to see what the team trophy's gonna look like.
That's gonna be pretty close. It looks like. I think the top 3 teams, Butler and them, Bender and me, and the Maximilian guys. They're like all within 15 or 10 points. Pretty close. I know that.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that right now. Too early. Get the blank in my eye. The next thing it's going to be is the wall.
Yeah.
Just focus on the race.
Yep. One lap at a time.
Yep. The results will come.
Already took his stop. I adjusted my audio level where I've got more in-ear audio on you guys than car sound. I can hear you all a hell of a lot better. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I had to do mine when I started chatting with y'all guys. Mine was way too loud.
Yep. Same here.
And I fight with that every time I get on because I have to switch between ACC and GT7, and the sound levels are different between each.
Way different
on the in-game. Yeah, ACC is like way louder. So I have to go mix the party volume down or up for GT.
Actually did that chicane about as good as I could get just then. Only took me 23 laps. Went wide on the hairpin.
Hey, every race is a chance to get some more practice in.
Right.
Get you better for the next time.
I think that was my first little track limit all race. It wasn't a warning, just a track.
I'm trying my best. I got 2 warnings. I'm trying to hit everything just right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
I'm sure I'm gonna get the drive through. It'll probably be towards the end of the race too, like 20 or 15 minutes left.
Okay.
Knowing my luck.
Still got just the one so far.
Almost halfway through.
Try to get some cup practice in today sometime.
Yeah, I ain't did nothing from the sauna yet.
Oh man, I was practicing a little bit for it. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I got to feel.
Yeah.
That track, trying to get that
dark.
car around the corners.
Oh,
and it's nighttime. Man.
Oh, is it dark?
Yeah.
I think it's at night.
Oh boy.
The cool thing about that track though is it's got lights, so it's kind of lit up, but it's still dark.
It sits in like the middle of the city in real life. Like if you look at pictures of it online, so I figured it'd be pretty lit up.
Ah, I got my first one. Oh my god, I got a second warning right there, and I wasn't even off track.
That's how mine came back to back.
I don't even understand. Oh, I don't even understand how I got that in turn one.
I know you can't cross that pit line, but so much coming into the entry. It'll clip you there with a warning.
Doesn't 45 minutes or 45 minutes equals an hour and a half, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So why the game hasn't told us we've been halfway yet, has it?
Nope. It's a 85-minute race, so it's kind of like it probably should come at like the 43, something like that, 42.5-minute mark. Am I wrong?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 82.
I was thinking it was going to happen before we counted.
42.5.
Yeah, you're right.
Should be at 42.5. I'm coming to the end of my fuel. Probably got another lap or two.
Me too. Shit, 3 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, getting close.
Dude, I don't know if it's like the tires going off or the ballast is finally starting to come into play. You are freaking taking off on me.
Almost spun it, dude. I've been locking. I had some clean. The past couple laps were pretty clean.
My teammate is being awful quiet.
Racing, that's what he's doing.
Yep.
No.
Oh my goodness. That's my final warning.
Uh-oh.
Ah, this sucks. That damn chicane. It's been in the same part every time. No. Oh shit. Just a little bit deep.
Dang, yeah, the pits already?
Here I come.
Man, I had a bad stop.
Took tires too?
Mm-hmm.
Holy goodness. I'm hitting, bro. My bad, brother. Got a little too close there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Appreciate that, brother.
All good, man. No drama.
Oh my gosh. The exact same lap time that I did before. That was the fastest lap of the race. And the exact same lap time.
Hey, you got heavier fuel this time too.
Butler's playing the long game on the tires.
Heck yeah. I've thought about it.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got with it, thinking about it. I mean, I still had pretty good grip, but I don't know, still had a long way to go, and I was thinking, shit, by about the 20-minute mark, the tires are gonna be on fire. Oh, hell.
Yeah. 'Cause I was still hitting the same lap time before I came in, but yeah,
Just got my
pretty sure I would have fell off at some point.
Yeah, I was not. Mine had already started to feel like crap.
damn Pinto almost hit me coming off the grass. He's looped it around. Just got my second track warning.
I'm playing with fire right now. I got 3. 2, 3.
Nice beans, baby. I just been out in the garden picking beans and whatnot.
I gotta back over to my aunt's house and pick up some tomatoes and cucumbers and squash.
There you go.
Eggplant.
Yeah, we're still getting tomatoes, but not as many. Kind of late, but she's still getting beans, corn, peppers. She yells out.
Yeah, peppers. Gotta have those.
Cucumbers. Yep.
Sound like my aunt. My aunt has a green thumb. I just go over to her house and she's got the whole garden in the backyard.
She just got into it about 3 years ago, and slowly but surely. My wife's one of the people. When she gets into something, she learns it from the ground up, does all the research and everything. Now she's in her third year, and her garden is badass.
Nice.
Oh,
no.
There it goes.
How did that happen? I was off track and I was slowing down. Still got the freaking cut.
Oh no. Damn.
I knew it would come at like the 20-something minute mark. Close. I was close.
freaking Oracle.
I know my drive. I know how I drive. Bound to happen. No! What the heck is that?
Whoa, just go deep on the outside of the track?
Yeah, dude. Almost lost it on the last corner. Tighten up that gap a little bit.
Only 14 seconds back.
Yeah.
You kind of had better pace than me, so you might. Like,
if I could get it down to within 10, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
About 25 minutes left.
You know, I could get a drive-through too and even it back out between us.
Go ahead, go right ahead. That would be so nice.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, someone's off the track. Verano's off the track in the final corner.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Appreciate that again, Mr. Butler.
All good, mate. No worries.
I had to do what I said there, knowing I went through it. As soon as I did, I slammed on the brakes.
Hit them brakes.
I had to hit the brakes, keep from getting that track on.
That chicane gave me like 2 or 3 by itself. Then I got the last one in the worst. like a spot that I never go off track. That's what made it so funny.
Oh crap. Ooh. My gosh. Man, if I keep driving like this, I won't need to get a drive-through.
Car's feeling good. Quality pace right now.
say I'm getting a little better in that uphill right-hander finally. That blind one.
Nice.
Yeah. After so many tries, start getting used to it.
It only took me 46 laps. He's slow, but he gets there eventually.
If there are enough tries, we can try enough different lines through there.
Yeah.
That's what gets scary. Go a little too wide, you're off track.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go off there, man, it takes forever to collect it and get back on. Following David right now.
Man, I'm stuck at 28.
I'm tired of falling off out of step.
You have a heck of a run back up. You made up 10 seconds.
I think that 10 kilograms is weighing you down too, though, so.
Oh, yeah.
Not really a fair fight.
That's what it is.
And then at this point, we're just trying to keep it on track.
Dude, yeah, I'm literally just trying to keep it on track here. Boy, my tires falling off.
Well, we're the Pinto brothers. Pits.
Man, Pinto Jr. went from being right behind us, lap down in the pits.
Yeah, he was having a good race too. This is that type of track that you can mess yourself up here. Don't even need nobody to cause the incident. Cause it by yourself.
29. Wow.
Looks like he's giving up. He's just sitting in the pits.
Guess he couldn't go the whole 85. I think next race is even longer. I think it's a 95 in Carolina.
Oh yeah, I think so. 90 or yeah, 90,
120 minutes at Bathurst will be the finale. That'll be 2 hours at the mountain.
That's gonna be fun.
2 hours?
2 hours.
Yeah, that's what Bubba was saying. That's gonna be
2
awesome.
2 hours of constant pressure.
At the mountain. Yep. One slip up, throw it all the way.
It ain't competition pressure, it's wall pressure.
Yeah.
I might have to advertise this series back on SimGrid to try to get, or
man.
their Discord to try to get some more guys in.
Yeah.
The last 2 rounds. I don't want to keep it this low. I don't mind a nice quiet race, but it'd be nice to have more cars on track.
Yeah, we need it back there. Everywhere at Sandvoort. Turbo game. I forget, how does it turn out at Watkins? I forgot. It was bigger than this.
Porsche Cup?
No.
This one?
The last Showdown. It was at Watkins.
It was pretty good. I want to say Maximilian,
like
Adam Maker were there.
Yeah.
The other guys that signed up.
Yeah, I know Forberg wasn't there, but yeah, Automac.
We're missing Amador today. Amador has a teammate that he usually races with. They're both missing. So, a number of cars.
Was it Thacker or Thatcher? Maximilian Thatcher? Is that who you're talking about?
I think it's like Hacker or something.
Hacker, yeah.
Yep. Adam Maker's his partner, so those two always come together. Maximilian and Adam Maker. I always get them confused, but they're partners.
Okay.
And I'm hoping with the, we've had a nice little influx of new drivers. If we drop the Endurance Series, hopefully we'll get a bunch of new teams. Because we picked up a bunch of drivers just from that series. The real one that we did a couple series ago.
Which the last Endurance Series we did?
Yeah, we did. Not the one that we just did. Or maybe it was the one.
Was it the one that I won?
The swapping one. Yep, that one. So that one joined a lot of guys. We got a nice little influx of like just endurance guys or just Saturday guys, because that's where the Forbergs came from. They signed up late in that series, but they were here for the Summer Showdown. But we'll see if that continues. But then we got the Automaker, Maximilian, the Danny Triano guy, the guy that was talking in the chat today, the Portuguese guy, he joined up on Saturday. So we didn't get a pretty nice overseas group for Saturday. Hope we get a couple more teams, though. That's what I actually want. More teams to sign up, guys driving together.
Just got my final track warning. Went a little bit too wide in the grass.
I see my tactic of distraction, getting me to talk, is working for us.
I done gave up on the push at this, but I'm just trying to finish.
Is the tires dead down there?
They're not dead, but if I keep going like this, I'm gonna spin myself out. I gotta back off a little bit.
You should keep pushing. I got 3 track cuts.
I'll give it one more go.
I didn't say anything, but I've had 3 track cuts for like 30 minutes now. I just try to make
Don't think about it. That's the best thing. As soon as I thought about mine is when I got my last one.
Well, that's the thing about it. I come out wide in turn 1, which is always amazing. You can go too wide and get in the grass and almost wreck. But then you get a track warning. Don't seem fair.
Yeah, this game is really weird. What's the penalty system?
Yeah, it is. Like a badge of honor. At least I know I'm trying.
So this track beats the air out of tires so much. I started my stint. I pumped my tires up a little bit, and I was like 27.2, 27.3 in the front, and now I'm like going all the way down to 26.7. Some parts of the lap here.
That's
where my rear tires losing the most.
Practice, my pressures were almost perfect.
Man, Butler finally pitted. And he's still in 4th.
Yeah, he pitted a couple laps back. mistakes.
No. Almost spun.
Sounded a pretty wild save there because you didn't lose any time. You actually gained time on me.
I lost 3/10 on my fast lap though.
As soon as I say that, I almost botched it going through the chicane.
We need to put this track on a Tuesday schedule.
Well, you guys first and second?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Almost spun it again.
Ford's putting another strong run in there, Bretto.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
That's all right, bud. Yeah. That's all we needed.
Yep.
Man, you fell back to almost 7 seconds. You started pushing again. Now you're back to 2 seconds. So, shoot. You have the tires, man.
Porsche loves this track. That's all.
Dude, you are quick here, man. Holy cow.
I think it's the braking. I think the braking helps out a lot here with the Porsche. Being able to go so deep. Like this corner that's coming up, the 180 right here. Yeah. I can take it, I think, a little bit deeper than you.
Interesting, because I feel like the 296 and the Ford are some of the best on the brakes. So, yeah, if you can take it better, then that's a definite advantage.
At least when I was chasing you, that was the only corner I was really gaining any significant time in.
Yeah, it's like 7 liters, too much fuel.
Yeah, I got 11. I always like to go heavy though. Keeps the front end turning and I never have to worry about running out of gas.
Yeah.
I've only done that once in a race. Never again.
Oh, I might not.
You got a drive-through. Track limits. Got to be.
Too late in the game. It's gonna be a photo finish for
Dude, yeah, really.
Here I come.
Damn, a little bit more. You want to laugh me.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I can't get it. Couldn't get it.
Oh, man, that was tight. 2 tenths. 2 tenths in, son.
I tried to get the switch back on that last order, but I couldn't get it all the way to, couldn't get it back to the 8 tenths. Good racing.
Wow. That was a tight race, dude.
Hell yeah. Burnouts.
Holy cow. That was by no means easy.
Well-deserved win, brother. Well-deserved win.
Just keeping it out of on the freaking track. Let's stop getting those track cuts.
This just reinvigorated my love for this track.
Nice.
I gotta come back here soon.
Yeah, we gotta get this track back on the Tuesday schedule.
Thank you.
It is a great track.
3rd place, Mac. Good job, bud.
Yeah, man, thanks. I'm kind of surprised. I was hoping just for a top 5, but that's a top 5.
And you and your partner, you and Butler, 3 and 4. That's freaking perfect for a team finish. Perfect.
It is. Yeah, exactly. Strong run.
Oh my gosh. Can't keep it straight. $135C rear tires, no problem.
I'm sure we gave Willis some good clips to talk about.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot someone was doing the.
Commentary.
Go back and look at it a little later.
Who is that's not the same as the guy that was been doing it for the series, is it?
No, it's the same.
Or is it?
Same guy.
Oh, the voice of the grid?
Yeah, voice of the grid.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
that guy.
Okay.
good job, Bredo. Forward and strong, man. 3 and 4.
You too, mate. Well done, P3.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man.
It's good, man. Yeah, well done. Yeah, that'll keep us at probably at the top of the fucking, what's the name, going into the next one?
Yep.
Top spot.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's
2 rounds to go.
Points wise, it'll be
I think it'll.
Yeah, the 27.
I think it'll. Yeah, I think it'll extend it out a little bit, mate. Yeah, a P for 3 and 4.
My wife says, good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was hard.
That we can put on the show.
Different strategy than Mac, so totally different strategy. I ran till the end nearly.
Yeah, you ran.
Yeah, you did.
With it.
Full stunt.
Yeah, I didn't stop until 15 minutes to go, I think, something like that. So totally different strategy.
It worked though. You got you past everybody else.
Yeah.
Worked out really good.
Yeah, it worked out good. Yeah. Yeah, no, it worked out really well. So, no, I was happy with it. Not so much at what's name, it's just heavy car. Mustang's so heavy here, and it's just labors. It labors with a full tank if you try and do like the overcut, and that. So, makes it hard in the first bit with a full tank to try and maintain under 30s. So,
I thought.
But I tell you that Pinto, man, the one that went off and shit, that was catching us, or whether it was, and then went off and then retired and that. He would have definitely, he was coming on like he was.
Yeah, Pinto Jr. He is quick.
I think so. I think that was him, man. Yeah, P10. Because I let him by, man. He was heaps quicker than what I was.
Yeah, he is fast.
Yeah, he was quick. So if he had had a decent race, he probably would have finished up fucking podium maybe.
Yeah.
He had some speed.
Because I know when they got behind me, I'm thinking, okay. I mean, really, before we ever got the green flag, I was thinking, man, just don't overdrive. Stay within your, my own limits, consistent, and just try not to make any mistakes.
No, you did a good job, man. It's just the cup car's helping. The cup car's helping your progress heaps. You know what I mean?
It is.
And it just shows, man, because your throttle control and you're learning your trail braking better, and it just shows on your results when you come back to the Mustang and you have all those elements of added fucking aids and shit, traction control, fucking ABS, all that shit.
It's just a subtle, because I didn't even run a TC2. I think I ran my TC1 at 6. Let me see.
Yeah, I think I was running a bit higher. a bit higher
TC6,
because of the
TC2.
fucking. Because this track's funny, man. The Mustang's good here, but it's funny how, just how the tyre wear goes. If you're not, you can burn them up in the first, half an hour here, running really hard, 45 minutes, you know what I mean? So you got to kind of manage it. So there's got to be a line where you go, okay, I don't really want to go faster than a 29.5 because I know that if I'm getting down into the 28s on a low tank as well. But if you're going, depends your strategy, but trying to push 29s out of a full tank on the Mustang here, man, is, fuck.
I don't think
it's
I
hard.
ever cracked. My best lap was a 29.1. I almost got in a 28, but
yeah,
that was my best lap.
I filled the tank full, so even to crack a 30, even to crack a 30 or a mid-30s good with a full tank, man. So I filled it
Damn
full.
straight it is.
And that's why I ran until I had one lap of fuel left, 15 minutes to go. So that's how far you can get.
I ran 75 liters, and then I pitted, and I think I put 75 back in it because it was. But it ran me down to the last lap. I mean, it calculated perfect. But
yeah, I probably could have run the shorter, like fucking run like half. I mean, gain half a tenth or a second in lap time. You know what I mean? But then again,
traffic though.
You would have had more traffic. I would have had more traffic, and I wouldn't have had that space to work in. So I rely that whoever I'm trying to beat, right, has to run into traffic while I keep going. You know what I mean? So when they come out of the pit, I'm hoping or I'm praying that they run into traffic somewhere, right? And that helps my cause, especially if you're half a lap ahead of them. It just helps your cause. It just helps your cause, and then because you are, I didn't take tyres either, so no tyres, just 25 seconds worth of fuel.
This was Bender's in the old Porsche.
Wow,
that's interesting.
No tyres.
I was contemplating it, but after we got down to like the 40-minute mark or so, whenever it was, I came in 38 minutes, something like that. I was like, well, they were getting kind of sketchy. And
I didn't.
I figured, what the hell? Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw some new rubber on it.
I probably could have, but it probably would have cost me. I probably would have fell back into maybe Simon, Simmons.
5 seconds.
Simmons.
Yeah,
Simmons. You got it. I knew I wasn't taking tyres from the start, so I had to negate that by not going as hard at the start to try and save me tyre, So I knew that the only break they'd get is the 25 seconds that fucking when I stopped. So that they don't recover well if you fucking punish them. They just go and then you just think, fuck, I better take them. Whereas if you're locked in to that big fuel load, run as long as you can to the lap, you've got to manage the tyres in the first fucking half an hour. And that, obviously, that fucking second and a half, 2 seconds, that's where you lose. That's the only loss there is where you're at the start. But then you've got the fucking whole factor of first lap fucking shit, It was only, it was lucky that we only
weren't on it hard because I saw you dropping back a little at a time. I was like, well, he's conserving.
Yep. Yeah, I just went into conserve mode. Yeah, in the start, just with that initial burst of speed, just to figure out where I want to place myself, because it doesn't matter whether I'm P4 or P7 at that stage, or P8 or whatever, as long as I'm roughly within the top 10, I'm not. And it's comfortable. I'm not over pushing the car because that'll fuck the tyres straight away. So once you were out to like a 5 second gap, then I just let it grow out a little bit more every lap, and try and just negate the fucking gap to behind. So whoever's catching me was Bender, then Bender fucking fell off, did something, I don't know what happened there, but then there was, who was behind him? I think it was Marquez or someone that was behind him, So it was them two. And their gap started at the start of the race, it was like fucking 3-4 seconds, not even 2 seconds. And then we worked it out. I worked it out to, by the time you were 5 seconds, they were like 13 seconds behind us. You know, so
yeah.
And that was only after like, you know, half an hour sort of thing, 20 minutes. So
just picking up that 10th or whatever a lap, just staying consistent.
Oh, well, as they're fighting as well, because they were fighting for that position, for that fucking P5, P6 position. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, makes it a bit hard. You know what I mean? When you're fighting with somebody at the start as well, because you're using all those tyres and everything, man. You know,
oh, tell me
full fuel load, full fucking everything. You know what I mean? Like you're not backing off in the. You're using every bit of the fucking what's the name?
Damn, I forgot to save my replay.
I better do that, yeah. Just in case.
Too late, already switched.
I got it saved if y'all need it. I got it on mine. I was able to.
I didn't have any incidents, so I should be fine. I got the live stream. In fact, I'm gonna sign off of that. Appreciate y'all dropping in, everybody. Big time.
Oh, I'll jump out of the server. I might go into have a look what the Cup Car server's doing.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm about to hop off here in a second. I gotta go take my son to the movies today. Get him out the house and go do something. I think I'm gonna try to finish putting together that Sunday series today too.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to switch it for like keep the multi-class going, but do a GT2 versus the old gen GT3s. Mix it up a bit.
That'd be cool.
Hang on, what do you want to add to? What do you want to add together?
The GT2s and the old gen GT3s. Because I was trying to do the idea you had with the new gen and the old gen GT3s, but the BOP won't allow you to. I can add ballast, but it already has negative ballast for the older cars. So I can't give them even more. You know
even more,
I mean?
yeah.
The newer car is going to have the advantage no matter what. But I was
thinking, so what are the GT2s going to have to ballast that out? They'll obviously
they'll just be their own separate class. They'll just be on track at the same time, but they'll still be racing themselves.
A separate champion, separate type of a deal.
Separate type of multi-class. And then the GT3s will be racing themselves, but this way the old GT3s are the only option, so guys hopefully won't flock to just that one class. They'll actually. Some guys will choose the GT2 as the.
Look, a GT2 class is a good class, man. You just need to spend time with them. Like I think people just haven't got the time to spend the time with them. Because if you spend the time with the two, oh mate, I definitely want to have a look at that.
GT2 for sure,
mate. I definitely want to have a look at that Porsche, that Fintail one. Because
the 935. Yep.
Yeah, man. I seen some dude, man, dominate the last time we had fucking what's the name? I don't know who that was, but somebody dominated in that car last time we had multi-class.
Right.
It was unbelievable. What's the name? That was ages ago. I can't remember. That was in JC. I think that when we haven't had multi-class GT2 for ages.
Yeah, I think
not for a while.
Hopefully
I think so, man.
Like the idea. So I'll keep on working on that.
You got the fucking Maserati there and all that shit. So, they're good cars, man.
I would take the KTM. That's the one I want. That KTM GT.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking.
I love it.
I either got to cross between the old Merc or the KTM.
Yeah.
No, the KTM, man. I've raced that before. Yeah, a lot.
It's a blast.
So, it's a really good car. Yeah, it just lacks a little bit. Look, compared to the Maserati, it doesn't have it has the grunt there, but it's not as sharp as what you think. It's great in corners. So if we design a series around a small tracks like Red Bull Ring, fucking here at Donnington, like smaller tracks, Netherton, shit like that, that'll excel there. It really does. But on the longer, bigger stuff, mate, I've been blasted past by down Conrod Street. I've been blasted past the fucking by a Maserati, by a couple of them, yeah. Just because they do have a bit more grunt. I know that fucking Porsche does, man. That old one that has heaps of grunt, but it is very. They say it's like the Jaguar of the GT2s, man. Yeah.
I've heard it didn't have TC, but I want to say when I looked, it had TC.
It had no, it's got TC, man. Yeah, they've all got. I think no, it does, man. It's got TC. I'm sure it does, man. I'm fucking sure it does, yeah. But it's a different because they've got the two Porsches in there.
Yeah, different aero setup for sure.
Yeah, different aero setup, man. They've got the two GT2 versions of the Porsche, so you can take the either. You know what I mean? I don't think the other one, I don't think the other one's as competitive, as the older one. But oh, mate, look, it doesn't matter. Choose any of them, man. They're all fucking fun. They're all fun as fuck.
I had the Audi. I drove the Audi when JC did it for the Tuesday series where guys had to sign up.
Yeah, man. The Audi's good. The Audi's good. Just pick any one of them because they're all pretty much really good because they're the newer versions of everything. You know what I mean? They're not really old versions. So, yeah, man, fucking really good.
Do you think we should include the new GT3s and let guys just choose whatever they want?
No. I reckon keep them. No, because we really want to promote. You really want to promote the GT2 side of it. So you really want to have. You want to have fuck all. You want to have fuck all GT. Like I'll take an old GT3, but you want to get more guys be interested in the GT2 side. So you only got maybe, it doesn't matter if there's only 6 or 5 or even fucking less than 10 guys in the old GT3s, and you get like more GT2 guys and make that more of the dominant sort of class. What's the name? Yeah, the dominant class, mate. Yeah. And then. Yeah, then that way it's more sort of you're gonna get, instead of getting that stupid split where you have like fucking 4 guys who are racing GT2s and fucking 15 guys racing GT. Yeah. It's a shit split. It's a shit split. But if you include the new cars, everyone's just gonna take their car. I'll just take the Mustang because I know it's because it's a lazy choice. It's a lazy fucking choice, mate. But if I have to take the Merc, or I have to take the old BMW, or I have to take like an old gen car, you know what I mean? That'll make me work for it a little bit more. You know what I mean?
I like that older Merc. That's a good car.
Oh, it's a great car. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll have it up there. It'll be up there for choices, for sure.
Yeah, man. I like the choice. I like the old Merc. It's really good. So's the old BMW.
I have never driven a Beamer. I know nothing about
that old BM. I won my only race, man, that I've ever really won in a big league, right? In that fucking thing with FRL, yeah. Nice. I won in an old fucking BMW at Bathurst, mate. Yeah, it was fucking. I'd never taken it before, but it was like one of the only choices that I thought, I think a lot of guys will take the Bentley. For a start, you know what I mean? It would be my choice. That would be one of my choices, man. If I had to take a car,
we'll still the 2018 Bentley. We'll have to leave it out because that's one of the cars that they set the BOP up for to be more like a new gen car. So Lexus.
Yeah, no, you want
Bentley
the old one
excluded. You want the older one, exactly.
Yeah, the old one. The original one, man. The original one's a handful, but the original one's a fucking handful, but it's worth it, man, if you can get it right. The old Bentley. That's a weapon, that thing.
I was thinking one of these days I'm going to team up with Bender. Me and him in the Bentley.
Hey,
I tell you, man.
Ford coming up. There's Air Ford 270 coming up.
Mate, the Bentley's a good car. I will never say that the Bentley's not a good car. I really like the new and the old one, mate. It's a fucking fast car, man.
Got a grunt.
And in the right,
used to driving on the wrong side of the car.
It's just it has that, and the note. It has a note unlike any other car, man. That Bentley.
That grunt.
It's got that real. Yeah, I love the Bentley sound. Yeah, man. Yeah, that one, the old Merc does as well. A lot of the old cars, like the old V8s, have a better sound, I reckon, than the new ones. I love the sound of the Mustang. Yeah, I love its sound, but it gets raspy after a while. It's got a real raspy type note to it when you get it up high. Yeah. In the rev range, and it's nice, but it's ear piercing at times, man. A lot like that Cup car. I can't listen to it, and I need to listen to it. So,
Yeah. They sound great. The Porsche Cup, especially like if you're just watching a replay and you hear everybody going around the track, Porsche sounds. That Cup car sounds amazing.
The downshifts, that's what gets you. The downshifts are beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's loud and proud. It pierces everything for a mile. It's badass.
What format are we going to do the older stuff, that series, man? What kind of formats are we going to look? What format do you want to run that?
So I like the format that you had for that other series. So I think it was 90-minute races. Maybe we'll do 80-minute races, so guys ain't complaining about the time. But 80-minute races.
And if you're gonna include a GT2 class and the old class, we'll split the quali and say a 10-minute quali each or something.
Exactly.
Something like that. 10-minute qualifying each. That would be enough, of each class.
Yep.
And then limited sets of tyres. So that throws the strategy in for everybody, not just.
We can cut it down to 5 you want on this one.
I think 5
so. Sets, 3 for the race,
think 5
1 for practice, 1 for quali, 1 for the race, and 2 extras.
Yeah, I think so. So if you burn up a set, you've still got an extra set there, or if you, especially with your races, you might end up going through 2 sets if you have an accident or have some kind of off in the first one. So 5 sets, and then just every race, fuel and tyres, make them come in and do a full 30 full pit stop scenario. Full stop, tyres, fuel. Tyres and fuel, make them go back. So we're going back to a traditional type of a race where I don't mind the one of either the options on sprint stuff and the stuff sometimes, but I do like the fact that you have to and we'll have to start looking into a pit window as well, because we haven't had pit window racing in a long time, so we need to start. We'd maybe even look at one of these races and test it out. That one of the races will be a pit window. There'll be a pit window, and we'll set it up so with the maximum time. I'll figure it out, man. I've got to step up, man. Do more G Portal shit. So I'll set it up and work out how to set it up. So we set it up that it opens at say the 25-minute mark, right?
Yeah.
And then it closes say in the give them like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So it's not such a small gap, a small window, but it's a window there, right?
Yeah.
So if you open it up 80 minutes, right? So you open it up at the 25-minute mark, right? And then open it up from 25 minutes, say 30, and then 40, 50 minutes, right?
So the way the game sets it up, we'll have to do it, whatever, say we do 15 minutes, it's going to put it directly in the middle of the race. So you don't have control over where it starts, but you can, if I extend the time longer, let's say 30-minute pit window, it'll open up at the 30-minute mark or at the 25-minute mark.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, sweet.
So based off of that,
we'll probably do that. We'll probably do that in just one and just make it like a surprise type of a fucking thing, because that also will affect or can what's the name with your strategy, mate. You know, if you're
on the first lap and
how you drive on the first, what's the name? How you're going to strategize? How you're going to pit? Are you going to run short fuel and just the window until the window opens? Are you going to run long, still take the fuel on board, and then run for the rest of the race with extra fuel on board and leave enough for the pit window stop? Are you going to leave it to the last minute of the fucking pit window before you because you won't need fuel after 25 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying?
Strategy wrench in
exactly. It's same with the weather. You know what I mean? With the weather stuff and that kind of thing. If we can't what's the name with that, then we can always spice it up with weather and stuff like that if we can't mess around with weight and trying to pull guys back like in the way of speed, so it's more fairer. But I don't think
we can always do the success ballots. So this series was the first series I did that we're doing success ballots every race. So we could continue that and move that over to our new Sunday series. I ain't got a problem with it.
We can try that. Yeah, man. That's
top
also
three
another.
Guys get ballots every race, basically.
Yeah, and I like your ideas of bonus points for either fucking fastest lap or pole or whatever, man. I like that idea. You know what I mean? We could do the fastest lap and get a bonus 1 point for fastest lap. You know what I mean? Or a bonus 2 points for the fastest lap instead of it being the top 3 of qualifying. We can change it up and do like 1 point extra point for a fastest lap of the race. You know, so there's a few different things, but I think that'll work, man. I think if we keep it at these races that they seem to and then open up to a different class. So a couple of cars, a series of cars that nobody touches really, you know, unless they have to. So I mean, the GT2s is a no-brainer because
I like that.
We just had a GT4 series, so a multi-class series with the 4s, so we can't really revisit them for at least another couple of series until people start. And we've had, and before that we had the M2 series, the BMW one make series, so we can't revisit that anytime soon either. You know what I mean? Just because as much as they're fun and they're just like the Cup, well, I think they're just as fun as the Cup. Yeah,
I love them.
the little fucking BMWs are cool.
Boxes.
Man. They're just so basic that it's really driver skill, and I love that about the car. You know, same as the Cup. So, but we can't revisit that because we did one of them before we did the fucking multi-class. So that would be the first one. We could go back and revisit the little M2s and that. That would be the first one that we could go revisit like first, and then we could look at the fucking GT4s after that. But I like that idea. If you can't do the next gen or the new gen cars and the old gen cars, then GT2s and old gen cars, what's on that, man? It gives you an opportunity to drive something that you're not driving on Tuesday or on what's the name, you know, and then hopefully hopefully Squirrel will get his ass out into gear, man, and get a what's the name. So straight after, because we can use that Zandvoort race, the Enduro you're going to set up as like a prequel, as like a pre-event to the series to get people exactly. So that gets people excited about the Enduros coming up. That'll be like the same as what we did with Big Grid, but we'll only have one. I reckon it would be the best just to have one fucking Enduro, not have two Enduros before we start the season, but one Enduro, get everyone's taste and wet everyone's lips for it, and then bang. I think now we know that it's going to be a 4-hour event. Yeah, at least. We'll leave the option open for what's the name, but we'll have to come up with, like you said, mate, I think we'll do the mandatory stint timer. So that way you have to come in, and then we can look at if that's kind of not going to, what's the name, in the test event, right? Then we can look at for the series. We can look at actually implementing fucking the mandatory. When you come in for the pit stop, you'll stay for an extra 20 seconds, right? Yeah. So, and make it that if you don't, you'll cop a penalty of like 30 seconds after the race. You know what I mean? Or whatever, you know, so that way that people will actually, it'll be an honor system that people do it, because we can't monitor it unless we get somebody broadcasting it.
Now you do your regular stop, 30 seconds, and then you wait another 20?
Well, you can do that. No. What you can do, right, is say if you want to inhibit, or say if you want to slow back or make it more fairer for the solo entry against the teams, right? What you can do is if you think that you have a stacked field full of solo guys that are just going to basically jam up the championship with solo drive, and the teams aren't going to get a look in, right, because you've got solo drivers that can do 4 hours. What you can do, right, is when they come in for their stop and reset their timer, right, you can make them actually sit there for another 20 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever, right? to actually bring that back. It's like a time. It's like giving them a time penalty, but they do it as an honour system. You know what I mean? It'll be honour if you don't do it and you're caught not doing it. All right. That's why it'd be good to have.
Y'all can monitor that.
Well, you could see, because when you could go back if you thought, if you were suspicious on somebody fucking doing it, you could definitely say, well, it's mandatory that you stream all your races, and if you found somebody not doing it, then you can penalise them or kick them out of the what's name, and they're out of the fucking series. You know what I mean, for doing it.
Yeah.
And you'd make the penalty serious enough so it would deter people from not honouring the rule that we put in place.
To drive that home during the driver's meeting so nobody is...
Exactly.
You know,
if you explain it to guys, and you write it, and I know that people don't read it, but if you explain it to them and say, listen, if you get caught not doing the extra 15 seconds or the extra time, right, in your pit stop, right, and you're found to not do it, you'll be instantly fucking ejected out of the series. Yeah? There will be no second chances. There'll be no excuses that you didn't know or you weren't told or whatever. You'll be just told that that's it. Withdraw from the rest of the series on SimGrid. You're ineligible to race again. Yeah, because it's an honour system, and we're expecting the guys to do the right thing and honour that extra time that we're putting on it to make it fair for the teams. Yeah. You can do that, but it's not necessary. You can also, like Prince said, you can also just get guys to come in and reset their timer, but make it less time. So instead of it being every 60 minutes that they come in, they have to come in every 50 minutes or 40 minutes. Yeah, or they have to come in to reset it. Yeah, and even if they just come in, and all they'd have to do is just come in if they're resetting their timer, come in, do a lift and go, a lift and drop and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes it. That's all you have to do. Reset your timer. You don't have to actually do a physical pit stop. You just got. That's all you need to do. But that would be like giving them a drive-through as well. You know what I mean? So you got to factor that in as well. So, but if you add time to it and just say, right, we're trusting that you're going to add 20 seconds to it, then the stint timer you can keep pretty much the same as the rest of the teams. So you're not having to fuck around with the stint timer, and that just gets reset when they come in. But they sit there for an extra 20 seconds on top. So it's given them. You can go the two ways. You can go either give them the drive-through and get them to do it 10 minutes earlier for the solo guys, if you can work it out that that's how they have to do it. Otherwise, what you do is you just leave it normal, and any solo guy that has a solo entry that's signed up solo, when you do your stop, you'll be stopping there for an extra 25 seconds. You know what I mean? Make it so it's fair but not unfair.
Something that other leagues do also, I'd imagine.
Look, you can do it. It's the same as implementing a safety car or that kind of shit, man. You try and limit how much interference from G Portal and that you're trying to do, and you try and work it out, because once you got guys that understand it, it works really well. And then you get a bunch of guys who understand when you do change stuff and you want to put things like this in, they understand it, and then the racing becomes, it's more fluid because they understand the rule. There's a harsh penalty in place if I don't come in and do that extra and sit here for an extra whatever, and you can count yourself down. You know what I mean? There's a timer there, so you can count yourself down. Once you've done your stop and he says go, 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 you don't have to go, go, go. You don't get a penalty for just not going, and all you got to do is just sit there and watch your timer.
Just wait for the 50-second mark.
Yeah, well, wait until after you stop and you've been dropped down. Then you're sitting in the car. You don't select fucking drive or first gear. You look up at the timer, at the race timer, and you count yourself down. 20 seconds at least, right? Even give yourself an extra second so you're covered. So if someone does think that you're trying to you can go through their fucking and actually see, nah, look, he actually did 22 seconds, you know? So, and if it's an honour system, guys will do that. They'll overestimate, not underestimate. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to cop the penalty.
Yeah.
You know, so make it so it deters that shiftiness where guys can be shifty.
Pretty severe penalty. So you want to make sure you get it right.
Yeah, if you just say to them, if you say, listen, we're not saying that we don't trust you, but we don't, right? So what we're saying, right, is that if you don't do it, if you don't,
a racer, so you know.
And that's only for guys more than less than two. So it's just for the solo guys. So you're going to be talking to a smaller group for a start, yeah. So it won't be as many. There won't be as many guys. It's signing up solo.
Worst case scenario, we can always exclude the single drivers just to make it easy on everybody, just to keep it. So we wouldn't have to even worry about this because exactly we have to check when somebody brings it up. We have to go back and look at that stream and.
Well, I just raise a ticket. Yeah. Well, what you do is you just raise a ticket, right? And the ticket would be just it'll be the same as any other what's her name, and we'd just let the stewards and you just say, right, when you come in through the pit, it was at time stamp what time, and you just check it like that. So just do a hand or like a ticket, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And but we would submit it. It wouldn't be one from the driver. A driver would come to us and say, I think such and such did that. Right, and short stopped, and we'd say, right, such and such produced the fucking evidence that you had fucking thing, and if you didn't, then bang, you're gone, mate. You knew, you know what I mean? And I think after you did it one time and you got rid of one guy, I think it's the same as like using Discord for all your sign-ups and don't use SimGrid, you know. So if you explain it to guys like, you know, other leagues do, like ACL, who just uses like primarily just Discord for all their shit. They don't use SimGrid for fucking nothing unless it's a huge event, and they want to do that. But otherwise, it's just like that, man. That league runs perfectly, just running off Discord. It's just because their penalty system, when they implement events, right, is serious enough for you to take note of. You know what I mean? And on top of your normal rules, you know. So, I mean, you can do it anyway and it just makes it easier so you're not having to do so much work in the way of fucking trying to, trying to stint timers and then things not lining up and then it not working for some guys and then some guy disconnects and then he jumps back in, right, sort of thing. And he's got no stint time or his stint timer resets and all that sort of shit. If you make them sit there for 25 seconds each stop, right? Each stop, not just one stop. Each fucking stop. That's 4 stops at least, right? That adds up to about a minute if you're looking at it like that. Just about 60 seconds, 4 stops. That adds up to fucking what's the name? So that's a minute behind they already are as a solo driver. I think that would be enough. Yeah, of a what's the name, and then that way you're not having to worry about anything. And their stint timer just resets when they come into the pit to do, because everyone knows no one's going to do an odd pit like go try and double stint, right? Because their stint timer is going to run down, and they're thinking I've got to come in anyway because my stint timer. So, and keep everyone the same. Put that penalty or put that type of a what's the name on the solo guys. So then that way the team's guys aren't saying, well, that's an unfair advantage having the fucking solo guys, you know. It's the same as the idea. It's the same as the idea with fucking maybe the solo guys get a different trophy. It's not the same trophy as the what's the name dudes, you know. It's as the teams, you know. So you can work it that way as well. So it's not. So it's more fairer because I can see it now, man. Guys would be just. Fucking will end up having a whole fucking crew of marksmen who end up pissing and moaning about fucking something about it, you know, because they're not happy that the solo guys are being allowed to do this or do this. And that's why I think that it would be a good hit out as well and see how that works with the event that's coming up, you know, the enduro that's coming up. Use that as a test event in the way of, because it's a fun event anyway, use it as a test event for the season, enduro season that's coming up. And yeah, we can test out what works, what doesn't, man. If it doesn't work, then fucking we go, nah, just fucking go back to doing it this way.
The Zandvoort race is going to be the first time using a stint timer, so we'll get a good
Yeah.
a lesson.
I've used stint timers before, man. It's once you've set them up and that, it pretty much, the only thing that is it's the same as the tyre count. Nobody can jump out, and like if you jump out, you reset in your stint timer, obviously. You know what I mean? Because you're gaining a new connection, even though you might remain, your position might remain in the or you might lose positions when you come back in because you're in the pits. It recognises that you'll reset your stint timer. So, that's another. If you're shifty, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can do all kinds of shit like that. Jump out of the server, fucking reset your stint timer, jump back in, and it's quicker than doing the fucking minutes worth of fucking stop or doing the stop, mate. You know what I mean? In some cases. So, and as long as we quell and stop that kind of bullshit going on, I think, they work really well. Stint timers work really well. You know, so you're just running out of...
It'll be the first I've ever had to deal, had to run with a stint timer, so that'll add to my experience tool bag.
It's just you just got to be focused on that timer and make sure that because if you go over, you're going to cop a penalty. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the penalty. Is it a drive-through? Is it? Prince, do you know what the penalty is?
I think it's a stop and go.
Is it a stop and go? Is it a stop and go?
Either that or a drive-through, one of the two. But I'm pretty sure it's a stop and go because the drive-through is the same as a stint timer thing. So
yeah, right.
The penalty would be harsher than that. So
yes, mate. Yes, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it is a stop and go, man. Yeah, I think it is because I've seen a couple of different penalties while I've been endurance racing, and watching other guys' streams come up and shit. So I've seen 120-second penalty come up for some reason. I don't know what that. Maybe that was the double stint timer.
I know you'll get that type of penalty if you finish a race without serving a penalty. You'll start seeing those plus 120 or plus even more than that.
I think that I've seen it when two dudes have gone over their stint timers in a fucking endurance race, man. I think they come. The first one was a stop go, and then it was 120 seconds after that added.
Somebody had one in our race just now. I don't know who it was, and got a plus 30 seconds because he didn't serve it. I don't know if it was a stop and go or a drive-through.
Probably a drive-through.
But he got an extra 30 seconds added.
That's because he either didn't serve a penalty or maybe he copped a track penalty on his last one or something like that, and it didn't
track warnings or something.
Yeah, something like that, or it didn't serve a penalty. Yeah, it's usually if you don't serve a penalty, then you'll get.
I remember seeing the stop and go like with 2 laps to go or something. So I guess he didn't serve it. Stop and go or drive-through. I'm not sure what it was.
Well, it's the same. It's the same as Mazzano, man. Where you guys are going fucking. What's the name? In the cup cars,
tomorrow.
Man. Tomorrow, man.
I just dropped in the server there. It was 23 degrees Celsius and pitch black. The track was fast. I didn't drive. I just wanted to check it out. I have no setups for Mazzano on the cup car. I got to get on that today or tomorrow.
Yeah, you have to get onto that, man. That'll be a different.
It out tonight.
That'll be a decent race. That one, I won't mind calling that one. And then we've got
Mazzano.
And then I've got fucking Mackenzie with me, fucking GLR racer.
Gonna be a lot of us on track. Gonna be a big grid. Well, not a big
I think
grid,
so.
semi-big grid.
It'll be hard just keeping. Nords is hard to keep up with everything, man. You know what I mean? Because the cameras and that, and it takes so long. If you're going into, say if there's somebody at the carousel, and then there's somebody just starting the fucking lap at Nords, just starting to go into the fucking jungle. You know how long it takes for that camera for the game to realise that you want to go back to that camera. Yeah, so it'll be a while, man. Yeah, it takes like a few seconds for you to work out, for the game to work out you want to go back there. So it'll be good to have him in the booth, man. So he can fucking do a lot. Well, he's better than I'm at it, man. He's a pro. He got fucking he got kicked out of wherever he was for making a monkey joke, man. where he was. Some
That's
fucking
just ridiculous.
some moderator fucking he left or something and shit and got fired from doing the what's the name? The comms. The broadcast. He did the broadcast and shit, and he was making some joke. I think it was about the World Cup, man. Or something, yeah, and then he ended up getting booted for it. Just think, some moderator, some Irish moderator, man, of all people. Irish are usually pretty cool, man. I know some pretty cool Irish people, man, but some of them, man, they're just out to pick fights. You know, some of them, I think, you know, and the dude had I know that.
Well, this new joke stuff that circumnavigated the globe over the last few years, people got thin skin over nothing.
No, I tell you something, right? Any person, I can tell a lot about a guy when they post, when their Discord picture is a picture of them fucking selves, right? I can tell a lot about a dude just by that one little fucking picture, and he had a picture when he sent me the DMs between the two of them. I said, mate, I can tell you everything about that dude without even knowing him or speaking a word, mate. He has his Discord picture. Is of himself, man, sitting there against a white wall. You know, I mean, in some professional type of a fucking outfit. I mean, like fuck, man, he's a knob. You know, he's not a sim racer. That's why they made him a moderator. You know, they make guys like that moderators. You know, they don't make guys like me moderators, because I'd just chop into every fucking conversation, say, right, cunt, you're done. Yeah, you know, I've had enough of you muppet. You know. But the moderator's got to be certain type, yeah? So I can tell a lot about you just by your picture, man. And that's what I said to him. I said, mate, fucking, what's that saying? When one door shuts, another one opens. Yeah? So you got to think like that, man. You know, there was a reason why he said that. He probably knew when you said you were joking straight away. He probably thought, oh, this is my opportunity to get rid of him. You know what I mean? Because he mightn't like Americans. Maybe his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend was American. You know what I mean? And he had a bad experience with Americans. That's why he just doesn't like them. You know, because it seemed to me just in the what's name that he really focused on making sure that he knew that. He felt that he was like a typical American, you know what I mean?
We're in that point, being an American, we're just on the world stage right now. Everybody's one, you know, we're just easy to pick on, so people jump on the bandwagon whether they got a reason to or not. So,
I tell you what, if they start picking a fight with you guys, then they pick a fight with us, because most of Australians most Aussies love America and love Americans.
Aussies and Americans are so much alike, it's ridiculous.
We
could never even meet each other and get together and be having a blast in 5 minutes. You know,
that's exactly, you know, because there's that respect. I don't think that tends to not be there when you're talking with English and that side of, like, even fucking Europe, man. Go anyone of them. German. Oh, look, there's spatters.
A little more refined way of looking at things. Whereas we don't all the time.
There's spatters of good guys in amongst all them cultures. There's spatters of good people, right? But mostly all of them feel the same way, you know? So, and I just think when he said that, I just like, fuck, typical fucking Irish cunt, man. They just want to pick fights and think that they're fucking superior because they think that their culture is one of the first. You know, they forget that there's the rest of the planet that was evolved before they were, you know. So it just shits me. And then on top of that, then just fucking pick on a country. You know what I mean? Just because it's a country you don't like. Yeah, it's a load of shit, and I don't fucking buy into it.
Fredo, what are you doing now or in the next hour or so? You want to get online on Red Dead? Let me help you out with that.
Yeah, man, I can jump on for a fucking hour or so, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll jump on fucking... What's the name? I'll just fucking make sure my thing's fucking charged up. Yeah, man.
I want to do that. Prince, you play too, don't you?
Man, I don't have Red Dead.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought I saw it on my Friends game.
I'm usually playing like some other sports game. I haven't played a role playing or something. Like I haven't played
NFL.
those games in a little while. NFL, soccer,
NFL.
FC,
Soccer. Yeah, I see you playing
baseball,
soccer.
The Show every now and then. I love it.
NFL, I see you. You're always playing NFL, man. Every time I see you, man, the Discord says playing NFL. He loves it. Who do you play? What team do you always choose, man?
The Redskins, brother.
The Skins,
the Redskins fans my whole life.
Really?
My whole born and bred.
Nice.
Really? Do you know what? I for some reason I thought you might be a Raiders fan. Yeah, when I thought you might be Raiders or maybe
East Coast football, NFL.
Is that East Coast?
Staunch East Coast.
West Coast. Isn't the Raiders? Isn't the Raiders one of the teams that have moved around a lot? Most of those teams, like Washington's always the Redskins have always been Washington. Yeah, they've never been anything else, haven't they?
They were Boston way back in the 20s, but that was when they first started up. But it's been.
But
DC
the Raiders
pretty much.
haven't the Raiders had a few different homes? Like, weren't they like owned?
They were in California.
But didn't they go to Vegas or something at one point, or didn't they go
Vegas,
somewhere else?
Yep.
Now they're in Vegas.
Now they're in Vegas.
Just like the LA Rams went to St. Louis.
They went. Yep. St. Louis to
St.
LA.
Louis Rams.
Yep.
No,
It's just weird to say.
I'm a pirate. I'm a Pirates fan, mate. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, I'm a Pirates fan. Yeah. I like the Pirates. I have for a while. I have liked the Pirates for a while. So
baseball.
I don't. Hey.
Baseball.
Yeah. Football, I don't. The NFL, I don't follow, but I follow the Pirates.
We just had our fan
fest.
We just had our fan fest at an exhibition game right here in Charlotte for the Panthers.
I love watching baseball. I love watching baseball. If there's one thing I'll do in my life, it'll be sit at Fenway Park and having a traditional American hot dog while I watch the Yankees and fucking someone else play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've never been to a pro baseball game. I went to one pro football game down at Tampa Stadium years and years ago. That was it.
That and I want to stand on the fence at Talladega, right, or the Brickyard or somewhere like that, and watch fucking 40 fucking NASCARs go by me on the fucking on the second lap. And I just want to see stand at the fence and hold on to the fence, man. Yeah.
We went down hear that roar, let your eardrums get blown out.
Yeah.
I love it.
It is it must be one of the most bullshit sensations to be down there at that fence, man, watching those cars go by at that speed.
I went to the track that we have in Richmond. It's a small track, and that engine sound is something that you think you're ready for until you get out there and you hear it. It's something like you've never heard before. I thought I was ready for it.
Do the trucks sound the same? Do the trucks sound exactly the same, or are they
different?
The trucks
are a deeper rumble, but they're not as loud.
Yeah.
The trucks, the Craftsman series, is pretty good. I've seen the Craftsman race too.
Trucks remind me more of the old school cup cars. They sound. They got that old school sound to them.
Have you heard the Nationwide car? Have you heard one of them? Like a pack of them?
I did the Xfinity series. Xfinity were. I mean, it's close enough, I guess.
That's close enough. Yeah. So, but they're all the same. They're all the same experience in the way of, but just different note. Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah. Or would you say that the Sprint Cup, the main series, is the series that pretty much tops them all? Yeah.
I would say Xfinity and Nationwide are pretty close. They're pretty like 1A and 1B. And then your trucks are after that.
And then your trucks are what's the name different again? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like your GT4 if you would.
Yeah.
Comparing it to our stuff that we do.
Yeah, right. I'd love to hear an IndyCar as well, man. I think one of them would be really cool as well. You know what I mean?
I would do it. Indy, and I would do IMSA race or version.
Yeah.
Of WEC.
Yeah. I hope for everyone's sake that Formula One goes back, like they say they are, and we'll go back to the V8s. Yeah. Because if they go back to the V8, then we'll get that
I don't think they will, but they need to. That would get everybody back into it.
I think that
fans will come back.
I think that the fans, and I think just that they're starting to realise that they can't continue on the same path where they're going because the technology, we haven't caught up to the technology that they're trying to. What's the name? I mean,
I just hate the battery stuff. I'm like, y'all already have Formula E. Formula E should be all battery. We shouldn't be trying to incorporate the batteries into the top series.
If you heard that V6, well, I heard the V6s before the batteries, so before all that, yeah. So here in Melbourne, right, and they sound good, right? They sound relatively good. That would be the limit. All right, that I would be prepared as a motorsport fan to go down to, all right, in the way of cylinder capacity, all right?
Yeah.
There's so many other series that concentrate on batteries, whether it be rally, whether it be Formula E, whether it be boats, whether it be everything else. Yeah, we all know about the batteries, but when you're trying to mingle them with something that is already a successful formula, leaving it in a V8, V10 configuration. I don't know. It's not like the V10 has been completely forgotten about or the V8 has been completely forgotten about because they still use them. They're still relevant, right? I think Formula One forgot that and thought that, V12's not relevant, V10 not relevant, and now look at everyone. Nobody's really using V8s. Everyone's going battery. That's the way we should take Formula One. Yeah, they forgot about asking us. Yeah. They only figured that that's the way that that's what everyone wanted to see. And nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see a car. No one wants to see Max Verstappen slow down 150 metres before the braking zone to harvest battery. You know what I mean? Or so he can brake.
When it affects the racing to the point where, you're hindering the drivers and their talent and what they can do with a race car, having to wait on that thing or whatever it is they're having to do, they need to.
There's not one driver. There's not one There's not one F1 driver that's not smart. Yeah, they're all intelligent. That's why they're there. Yeah, they're all smart guys, right? So they can all drive cars, but the technology they can't work out. You can't tell me that Max can't work a car out. I mean, he can. You know what I mean? It's the car. Yeah. It's the car, sort of thing. Why is it, right, that the Mercedes team customers, the engine customers of Mercedes, can't get the same performance out of the car, out of the engine that the factory team does? Isn't it the same engine? Aren't they buying essentially the same engine? No, they're not. Yeah? No, they're fucking not. It's not essentially the same fucking engine at fucking all. Yeah, what the factory team has and what their customers get are two different products they're finding out. Yeah, so totally different, especially with the fucking especially with the engine management system. Yeah, and that shit that they got found out for fucking cheating, basically. And where they've got to, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, how can a driver be able to deal with that? Yeah, and be able to manage, be able to process it in a normal way that that we have some insight into. I can't figure it out. You know what I mean? It would be completely opposite and against everything that as a racing driver to have no reference on where your braking point is. Yeah, because of the car needs to harvest power for the fucking battery, so then you can fucking exit out of the corner quicker. But it's robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, it's fucking and it just doesn't make no sense. So. And they have said that they will consider the option of going back to V8. And if they do, then make them. And if they do go back to anything, it should be naturally aspirated. Yeah, nothing else but naturally aspirated, because that's where you get that air sucking fucking sound. You know what I mean? That we love in the Formula One, that pitch.
Just pure horsepower. You could hear it.
It comes from naturally aspirated.
Hey, I'm going to hop off here, fellas. I got to go take care of some family's business. But I'll catch y'all guys in the chat, man. Good
Righto,
racing,
brother.
y'all.
Take care, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, man. See you guys.
See you, Prince.
Later,
Enjoyed it,
See you,
buddy.
brother. Yep. Good race, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks. My wife wants me to go pick up a pizza. So,
Yeah, man.
I don't know how long you're gonna be around, but it won't take
Oh,
me too long.
Nah, man. I'll jump on. I'm gonna jump off here.
Okay.
I just want to jump into WhatsApp. I'm gonna jump off here.
I'll be back on at some point for practice for Mazzano.
So if you want to jump in Red Dead, when I get back, we can do that.
Yeah, I was going to jump in Mazzano. Yeah, you go get your pizza, man. I'm going to jump in Mazzano. I just want to have a look at the fucking
Okay.
the what's the name? The conditions. Yeah.
Okay.
For the broadcast.
What is your you're using BRT with the little /450?
I think
can
so,
find
man.
You in Red Dead,
Yeah, man.
or I can just
I think it's
send you.
yeah. Just send me a fucking what's the name, man, in
I
the
can send you
game.
a DM. Well, what it
Nah,
is, if I got your name in there, I can find you.
Yeah, hang on. I'll jump out of here. I'll quickly find it for you, man.
Alright. I'm Max 2112.
Hang on. I'm gonna play. Turn that off.
But what we could do is,
Yeah.
if I find you, I can invite you to a posse, and then we can chat in there, and then I can show you the ins and outs, whatever questions you got, that kind of shit.
Alright, hang on. Let me just fucking load in here, man. Fucking rockstar. They cornered the market, man, when they made fucking Grand Theft Auto, yeah? They know that, yeah? And then when they made this, they just knew. They fucking
Yeah.
knew.
This
Yeah.
game is just a league all its own. The story mode is just amazing. I haven't even finished it. I've been playing this thing for a lot of years, and I still haven't had time to get through the story mode. Because when I retire, one of my plans is I'm going to start live streaming and start the story from the beginning.
Oh, nice.
Go through the whole thing.
Oh, mate, there's so much, yeah?
Oh,
There's
it is.
fucking...
And the detail in this game is just ridiculous.
If I go online and then I just press free roam, well, how do I find out what my name is?
When you go online, start at your camp, which you probably don't have much in your camp at all. But that way you can.
But where will it show me my fucking name though? Because it doesn't have like fucking what's the name, man? Hang on, I'm just seeing the buffaloes, man.
If you load, okay, if you're in the screen right now, you're in the territory. Hit the left D-pad.
Yeah.
Just tap it, and it pulls up the menu over there, right?
Yeah.
Go to players. Hit players.
Yeah.
And then it'll tell you what your name is.
Right, I don't know. I don't even fucking remember what I put down, man. I was in that much of a hurry to get in here.
You'll be at the top of the list. Are you in the? You're in the server.
I'm in. What's the name, man? Yeah, I'm fucking. They're just loading me into the free roam.
Okay.
Online. Yeah.
Wait.
So hang on.
Let me know when you get in.
I'm just about there. Yeah, 90%. I got the little fucking. The little thing spinning, man.
But always, especially when you start getting more stuff, always load into camp. That way you can get your shit together, clean your guns, make sure you got your ammo, all that crap. Once you start.
Oh, holy fuck!
Stuff.
Fucking hell, man. Fuck. Nah, it's fucking not loaded me into the fucking. Hang on, man. Player. Bad Bretto. That's what I named myself, man. Bad Bretto.
Just all
5'8". Nah, bad. Then what's the name? There's space, and then just Bretto, and then I'm 5'8", 892.
58892.
5'8", 892.
Since we're sitting here, I'll load in. That way I could make a friend, and I won't have to remember it.
Yeah.
Add Bretto. Let's see. I'm gonna
Where's
come on
me?
in there.
Or it might be, actually, when I go to my map, you know how you can go to your map?
Yeah.
It's actually got Butler Racing on the map. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's got Butler/Racing on it. So that you might find me underneath of that. Yeah? Because when I go to my map, that's what it comes up as. Where's me fucking horse? Come on.
Just whistle.
Where are you, Pharaoh?
Whistle.
There. Good boy. Fucking trudging through the snow.
Oh damn, you're up there in the Grizzlies.
L2. I need to give him a fucking hat, man. Give him a feed.
Yeah, cool thing about it, you're a gamer, so it wouldn't take you long to figure it out, but you know, if you got questions and stuff, it'll be easier for me to help you when we can talk.
Yeah, man.
So,
hey, have you done the mission? Have you done the mission with the fat dude and the pig farm?
yes.
You have.
Yeah.
Did you end up getting the safe or the gold from there, man?
I can't even remember. It's been a while back.
Did you? Because fucking, I don't remember fucking.
Okay, I'm in camp. Hang on, let's see if I can find you.
I don't remember fucking what's her name, man. I don't remember that because you have to go away and then come back. Yeah, you gotta drag her away and go dump her somewhere, and then you can go back. You gotta kill him, right? You shoot him, and then you gotta grab her, right? And then take her away, and then fucking what's her name, man?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to a hog farm. That was a while back.
But if you don't do that in a series and go back, man, I didn't bring a jacket or nothing, man. Where's me? I thought I had a jacket.
That does affect you too. You got to dress for the weather. It's slow but sure. Drains your cords, like your health and that kind of shit.
Oh man, I need to fucking. What have I got here? Have I got some whiskey? That'll warm me up, man.
Let's see.
Where's whiskey? That's the fucking horse. I don't want anything for you, man. I'll just give you something.
I've never had to. Let's see.
How the fuck do I get out of this fucking snow, man?
Head south.
Fuck me, man. I'm not gonna get out of the fucking snow, man.
I've got a... I still got Will Carson on here. Jesus.
Head south, he says.
Yeah.
God, man. I can see the sun over there. Come on.
Yeah, if you look at your map, the Grizzlies are like the most northern part of the map.
Holy shit, there's fucking wolves coming, man.
And then you got like the Great Plains, and then it goes on down south to the swamps, and then right on into the desert, so.
Get fucked. Fucking wolves, man. Come on, up, up. Go, 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 go. I'm sorry, horse, but fucking we're gonna have to run, man. Fucking wolves. Fucking 4 of the cunts, man. I know, horse, whoa.
Thought I could search for you, but I can't.
The cunts have run me up into the mountains, man. Now I can't find a way out of the fucking joint now. Ah, no, don't do that.
Okay, a reformed posse now. I'll see if I
How do I join the posse?
can... That's what I'm...
Do I have to fucking... Whoa, that's not good. Let's go. Fuck, it's cold.
Okay, so... Because I don't have you down as a friend in here. Shit.
Why not?
I don't know. I got Audie's in here, Prince, Jackal, Alex, Big Time Dave. I don't know why. Did we ever make friends on PS5?
Yeah, we should be.
I don't see. I don't have you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't think we've ever sent each other a friend request.
Wow. What a pal.
Shut up, neither of you, because I just accepted your fucking friend request. So neither of you.
Finally. I must have sent you the request, jeez.
There you go.
Okay, I just got it.
You don't need to be friends on PlayStation to be fucking mates. Alright?
Okay,
Yeah,
it comes
it's a
up
requirement,
racing.
man.
Okay.
How else are we supposed to, you know? How else are we supposed to be friends? It's gotta be PlayStation.
Okay, there you are.
Jesus. We're friends on Discord, mate.
Alright, I got you now. I'm coming in on you. So don't shoot me. Oh, nice. Didn't cut us off, did it?
No.
Oh, okay. Now that I got your friend on here now, it'll guinea pig.
Bird.
A guinea pig? That's cool.
No, we got 2 guinea pigs, 2 parakeets, but that was the pigs.
Oh, nice.
Where are you?
It's loading in. I should be coming up on here shortly.
I see ya.
Yep. There you are.
Yep. It's me horse.
Nice. American saddlebred.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Now I know how to find you, so it'll be easy. Yeah, I can't believe we never had a friend request.
We've never fucking had to, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, just one of them things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're up here in Grizzlies. But if you pull one of the easiest ways to pull your map up is hold your options button. Instead of having to go through the menu, if you hold options, it'll pull your map right up.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Where are we?
That's just
yeah,
you can see now to zoom out.
Yeah.
You hit L1, zoom in
L1.
is R1.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Right. Yeah.
And that gives you
fucking sweet. And then just to make a marker, you just hit fucking L3, yeah?
Yeah, if you want to go somewhere, like my camp is way down here at New Hanover.
Yeah.
Just put the reticle on it, hit X, and
it'll map me, take me a GPS.
Yeah, it'll take you right
sweet,
to
man.
It.
Yeah, sweet.
I
need to earn some money, man, and get some fucking clothes, man.
Yeah, because really what I got on here isn't warm enough for this climate.
No, man. And well, fucking look what I'm wearing with the fancy fucking snake skin and black, man. I look like I should be in Texas, not in the Texas Panhandle, mate.
Yeah,
not in fucking.
Like you ought to be dealing poker or blackjack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cold too. See you shaking.
I see that, man. And the air. What's name coming out, man? So
see your breath.
Yeah. Yeah. No, sweet. Well, go get something to eat, man, or whatever, and then we can jump back in and do a posse or something like that, man, and go fucking run amok. Yeah,
that'll be
go
fun.
do that, man. Yeah, that'll be fucking heaps fun. It gives me a chance to fucking what's the name? I think I've still got. I don't know how much fucking what's the name I've got, man.
But you know
how much money I've got.
I'll show you all this when.
Yeah, man.
When we come back.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be a little bit, but if you're gonna be, I'll damn sure.
Yeah,
I'll
be on here, man. Yeah, man. Cool. I'll be still on. Yeah, cool, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
But the main thing to focus on, don't worry about a lot of bling and shit. Get the stuff you need, like your clothes, food.
Yeah.
You know, upgrade your weapons that you have right now. Don't worry about buying new ones, because you can go to the gunsmith. You can get your barrels rifled, new sights, all that shit. That helps.
Yeah, sweet.
With the power of your guns. And, you know, everything that you would need to survive is what you need to count. Just look for that right now. And then later on, you can get all the other crap.
Yeah, I'll get all the other crap. No, I wanted to get the jacket for fucking the missions, like up in here, up in the fucking mountains, man, where it's snowing and shit. You know what I mean? And get all those and pack them on my horse. Because you can pack them in your horse, yeah?
That's 20 degrees. Yeah, you can, depending on what rank you are, the more you rank up, the more stuff you can carry. You can get up to 5 different outfits on your horse once you rank up.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah,
right
that's
now,
what I want.
I think you've got 2, maybe 3 you can
get. Man. I can get, But as I go through it, man, I'll end up fucking,
but
packing my horse up.
If you tap like the lower, just tap the bottom D-pad, and it'll pop up what time it is and what the temperature is, all that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got that fucking what's name. All right, brother. I'll fucking talk to you soon.
All right, man. I'll be back.
Righto.
Later, man.
Sweet.
Later.
What are you doing, Squirrel?
Just nothing much at the moment.
Nothing much at the moment.
Yeah, I need to.
Aren't you gonna, what's the name?
I said I'm supposed to be going out.
Practice?
Yeah, well, I want to do that, but I want to do some practice, but I'm supposed to go out and do some yard work.
Yard work.
Ass out of the chat.
Yeah, get your ass out of the chat, man.
Talk to you soon. I'll catch it a little bit. All right, man.
Righto, brother.
Good job. Yeah, congrats on P1 there, Audrey. Good
Thank
stuff.
you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
We should be doing some practice, man. Because what are you? I've noticed that before. You're sitting third in the championship, man. So, man, you're third with 63 points. Marshaletti 88, so he'd need to have a what's name then fucking Nathan, is it Nathan Lappenite is on 64. You're only a point behind him for second.
Shoot.
Yeah. And then Marshall, the French dude, Jordan, Marshall, the French dude, he's 63 tied with you. That's after, mind you, that was after the US Grand Prix. There was penalties to be applied for where do we go? Was it Silverstone? Yeah? Or wherever we just went?
In there. Shoot, where were we just?
Zandvoort. Zolder? Zandvoort.
Yeah, Zandvoort. That's where we were.
Yeah, sorry, Zandvoort, because the US Grand Prix was before this. So there's still some penalties to be applied, I think. Well, we definitely know that Mr. Friedman and Mr. Wright's not there. He was back in P13, but Mr. Freeman's on 57 points, so he's only a few behind you.
Dang.
Yeah. Then you got
Friedman got that many points in 2 rounds.
Yeah, 57, man. Well, he won Silverstone. Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, man, he climbed up there.
Was any of these a double points round?
No, last one. The last round's your double points. Okay. Yeah, your last one's the only double points. Yeah. Then you got fucking Van Zeld back in 6th spot with 57. Then Popsil, who won at fucking at Zandvoort with 56, so he'll jump up probably to around where you are. All right. So, but I think Mr. Lappenite I think Lapinite, Nathan, I think he got involved in shit with Popsill. I'm pretty sure he did. And so did Van Zel, all three of them, because they were out the front, the three of them. So, and Jordan was behind them, and then it was you. Yeah, then it was you, because there was a gap to the three in front. You were back in fourth or fifth or something, and then you got to fourth, and then there was a gap that you were closing in on the top three, and then they got involved with fucking each other. So, man, fucking, you could take the championship fucking if Marshall-Eddy has a fucked round at because it's double points, has a fucked round at Nords.
Nicoletti's in first, you said, with how many points?
88. 88. But he didn't. 64. No, but he didn't have a good round. He didn't have a good sandboard either. At all. So he'd be lucky to make it to 90, I think, or maybe just over. Yeah. You had a decent one. Lapinite, I think, got involved with Van Zel and Popsill, and Popsill took the victory, so he'll jump up definitely. Van Zel won't, because he got involved with fucking either Marshall or Lapinite, and Friedman, well, he got involved with we know he got involved with Marksman. So, and so he's going to lose. He won't go anywhere. He'll probably lose a couple of points for that. For that little tap that he sent fucking to go around. Prince is back in fucking 12th spot with 44 points, man. Then you got 8th is Odini, 50 points. Condesso is 48. Mittenmeyer's 46. Then Ludwig 44. Then he's tied with Prince. Then Wright, which is fucking Tingo. He's no longer. We'll scratch him off. So then it'll be Wright, the Aussie. 39 points. Good Day, which I thought Good Day would be a lot better in a Cup car, but 38 points, 15th spot.
Yeah, he's not bad in the Cup car, but I think he's had some bad races. The
interesting one will be for me the Silver, because one fucking Max fucking P2. And Jackal wasn't there, so he won't move. Amador's pretty much got its. I don't know if he keeps himself out of the shit. He's on 77 points. Then Jackal with 74. Then Massey with 73. Then Bagnall with 68. Then McMillan. Then Mac with 58. But the Bender's fighting it out with Bedensky for the AM class. 80 and 82 and 82 for Bedensky and fucking 80 for Bender. Then Zanini on 72, 70. But the top of the pro for that second spot, and depending if Marshall-Eddy has a decent Rosano, you'd nearly think so with a fucking name like Marshall-Eddy. It'd have to be Italian, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, no, mate. Yeah, but you're definitely in there. Well, you're third at the moment, so you'll definitely get what's name. Definitely get something out of it. 63. All he's got to have is if you win at Nords, right, you get double points. Plus, you get the points for fucking first, as well.
Yeah.
So you're not out of the hunt, By my calculations that I've roughly done now, you're sitting in the box seat, depending on Lapinite and Lapinite's outcome and Marshall-Eddy's fucking how many points he got. Can't remember where he finished, but the points haven't been updated from fucking Zandvoort yet because of the penalties, and there's still one sitting in the fucking steward's office. So we can't do the points until what's name. So I'm hoping they've been done, so we can get updated points on SimGrid. Then Prince will do the SimGrid shit. But you're sitting in the box seat. But I said that last week as well. But Marshall, I don't know. He had a really bad fucking Zandvoort as well. So He didn't have a good one. Freeman didn't have a good one. Van Zel, Popsall did, but he inherited the fucking lead after they had all three of them had it coming together, and when they were so close, right? So they fucked each other. Van Zel, fucking Lapinite, fucking Popsall and Van Zel all fucked themselves. They made a decent fucking gap in front, but then they all fucked themselves when it come to fighting out who was going to take what position. And that just cost them fucking, I think it was Lapinite first, then Popsall, then fucking Van Zel, or it might have been the other way. It might have been Van Zel that got off to a good start. But one of the three, and then fucking they all come together, and then that's how you caught them. Yeah, that's how you fucking caught up. But you were taking chunks of time. When I was looking back, when you settle down, and the gap that they made in the first 10 fucking 15 minutes, you were chewing into that gap, yeah. But then the stops come, and there was heaps of offs and what's the name, man, and damage. There wasn't one car that I don't think wasn't damaged from fucking that race. It was one of the more. Yeah, there wasn't one. You go through my stream and have a look, brother. There's not one fucking car when I focused on all the cars going through the grid. There wasn't one man that I don't think had damage. Fucking one of them, man. Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Oh, it was one of them, man. Was it Frazzo? Might have been Frazzo, right? In the Pro Silver M class, man. There's the left-hand side. I've never seen it on an ACC at all, man. The whole left-hand side of the car was stoved in. Yeah, the whole door looked like that he looked like that he'd gone sideways into a bulldozer, sideways into the side of a bulldozer's blade. It was caved in that much. Yeah, man. I'd never seen it. And then you could see the damage going down when he turned and he showed the other side of the car. You could see it, and I went, fuck. And he didn't fix it. When he pitted, because it happened, he didn't fix it. So it must have been a considerable amount of fucking damage. And that's what I was saying, because when he come out of the pit, and I thought, well, that must have been a considerable amount of damage for him not to fix it, like the body-wise. So I would have been thinking more at least 30 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that, on top of, like, what's the name? It was bad, man. It was fucking bad. I was waiting for the door to open at times. I kept crossing back to him thinking, his door's going to come open, I bet you. Yeah, I've never seen it before, but I bet you it can happen. just like I didn't think you could blow your engine up or get a puncture or get any one of them sort of things, you know what I mean? But you can, you know what I mean? So, but you're in the box seat, brother. So nice. I'd be getting it. I'd be doing fucking as much as you can, brother. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Sorry,
No time, Christian. Stay clear of the curbs.
I'll talk to him.
Oh, yeah. That's why. Will Friedman fucking had the fastest lap at fucking the US at Indy, man. Got the fastest lap. Fucking took P3, you were in P4, and then Marshall was in P5. Micheletti fucking won that one, and then Van Zel. So I'm just checking through the fucking. So yeah. So you were just off the podium for the US, and then I think Prince would have done it. So, I think he's done it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, this race.
At Mazzano.
Dude, this is going to be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. Yeah, well. You're not going to get Mazzano. Yeah. Mazzano's a tough place, man. It's, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look. No, fucking hell, man. Drop back out.
What?
5th position. When's this? Hang on, what's this after? Let me, hang on, where are we after? Yeah. After what? Round 5, 6, 7, so 10 points. Okay, so yeah, it's a fucking, there is a gap now, man. Shit. So, it's close.
You said I'd drop
Very
back
close.
out?
Yeah, you drop back out of the top 3, brother. After the US, after the latest, what's the name? Marshall-Eddy's. Yeah, after Zandvoort, Marshall-Eddy's now on 103 points. Jordan Marshall. So Jordan jumped up. He's the one that's jumped you, man. On 88 points. Then Lapinite is 88 points. 86 points. Then Popsill, because he won 84, we knew he was going to jump up. Then you on 80 points. So you're not far away. First, he'll have to have a fucking. He'll have to fucking what's the name? But 6 points, that's nothing, man. Or 8 points, that's nothing, man. No. To jump back into the fucking after Mazzano will be the telling bit, and then depending on who's good at fucking at Nords, man. With fucking with the cup car, because fucking
that's